Hello to all the Living Lively members out there. I'm Alison from Hawkhurst Harmonies, and I'm going to teach you the song Blackbird by the Beatles, and some of my family are going to help me. I'm going to post some separate warm-ups that you can do before doing this song. Now, this version of Blackbird is a two-part harmony version. And we sing it a lot in Hawkhurst Harmonies, and we also sang it at Sing Lively last year in the summer, so some of you might remember it from that. Now, with the two-part version, what I'm going to do, I'm going to teach the second part first, because that is the tune, and I'm going to go through section by section at a time, and then I'm going to teach the harmony part. So you might want to listen and decide which part you'd like to do the best. Now, the whole song needs to be really smooth and legato, sort of like melted chocolate. Think of all those Easter eggs sort of melting that we would have had last week. And breathing in this song is really important because there's some really long phrases, so it's important to breathe correctly. Now, so over to the second part of the song, I'll tell you the words are. So the first section goes, "Blackbird singing in the dead of night, take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to arise." So the first little bit we're going to do is "Blackbird singing in the dead of night, take these broken wings and learn to fly." So that's how this tune goes. I'll do it nice and slowly. Ready for the note? So it goes, "Blackbird singing in the dead of night, take these broken wings and learn to fly." And I'll do that again, and this time you can join in. "Blackbird singing in the dead of night, take these broken wings and learn to fly." And the word fly's got 4 beats, and then we have a bar's rest, so of 4 beats. Now the next bit, "All your life you were only waiting for this moment to arise." So that bit. "All your life you are only waiting for this moment to arise." Let's try that. "All your life you are only waiting for this moment to arise." So I'm going to go back to the beginning of that whole section, okay? And we'll sing up to there. So if I have a G, please. "Blackbird singing in the dead of night, take these broken wings and learn to fly." 1, 2, 3, 4. "All your life you are only waiting for this moment to arise." We stop there. So the next bit is a bit different. The words are "Blackbird fly, blackbird fly." Now the second fly is really long. So you've got 12 crotchets. So, and you've got to keep that going. Okay, so you've got to take a big deep breath. So the section leading up to that bit, could I have a C, please? So it goes, "Blackbird fly, blackbird fly." And then you can breathe at the end of that. So let's try that section, okay? So, "Blackbird fly, blackbird fly." And breathe. Okay. Now, I'm going to sing all of that section from there until there, and there's a little bit more of that part afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to go from here. Okay. Blackbird singing in the dead of night, take these broken wings and learn to fly. 1, 2, 3, 4. All your life you are only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly. Stop. Lovely. Right, the next bit of part 2, it goes like this. It's similar to what you've heard before. So it goes, all your life you are only waiting for this moment to arise. Let's try that. All your life you are only waiting for this moment to arise. And then the next section is like an echo part between part 1 and part 2. So part 2 goes first like this. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly. You have to take a really deep breath to manage that very long last note. So that is the whole of part 2. So what we're going to do now, my daughter's going to accompany us on the harp, just doing the part 2 section from the beginning of Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Alrighty. Right, are we ready? Blackbird singing in the dead of night, take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you are only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly. All your life you are only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly. And stop. Okay, now there is actually a second verse to that, which is blackbird singing in the dead of night, take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to be free. And then it's the same as the section before, blackbird fly, blackbird fly. So what happens, just then I sang it all the way through the first verse without stopping, but what actually happens when we put the other parts together is we do blackbird singing in the dead of night, take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly. And then we go back to the second verse before we do that little bit at the end. But it'll make sense when we go through the whole thing together. Now I'm going to do part 1 now, okay, which is like that. This is the harmony part, and it starts off the whole song. So the first bit words are, all your life you were only waiting for this moment to arise. So I'll sing that little bit. All your life. Should we do that bit again?
Sorry.
All your life you are only waiting for this moment to arise. Would you like to try that? Ready? All your life you are only waiting for this moment starts at the top and it comes down in steps. Okay, so it goes blackbird singing in the night. Try that again. Blackbird singing in the night. And then it's going to go up in steps. Learn to fly. Try that. Learn to fly. The next bit. All your life you are only waiting for this moment to arise. And there's a tricky bit with the rhythm on all your life. It's quite quick. So go all your life. So you need to watch out for that bit. Okay, because that's going fast whilst the second part's going a bit slower. Then you've got this echo and repeat bit that we had with part 2. So part 2 are going to go blackbird, and we go blackbird fly, blackbird fly. And I'll do that again. Arwen, do you want to just play that? Do you want to play that part, the tune, and I'll do the. Okay, ready? So here's Arwen doing the part 2. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly. And there's that really long note that the two parts join in together. And then we go back to, so blackbird singing in the night, learn to see all your life. You are only waiting for this moment to be free. And then we hear the part 2 going blackbird, and we go blackbird fly, blackbird fly. Okay, and then the final little section. The final little section is all your life you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly. So, can you play me a C? All your life you are only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly. Okay, so let's put the whole thing together. I've drafted in my husband. He is going to sing part 2, which is mainly the tune, and I'm going to sing part 1. Okay, so are we ready?